Hey everyone, and welcome to day 16 of our 30-day journey. We are halfway, and today we are embracing optimism. So what do you think of the word optimism? What comes to your mind? Does it feel positive or does it feel not positive? There isn't a right or wrong answer. It's a matter of just how do you feel about it. We're going to explore by doing a lot of twists to kind of wake ourselves up and feel more vibrant and more uplifted. Let's get started. So, like we usually do, take a comfortable seat and gently closing your eyes. Taking a moment to align your spine, rooting down through both sitting bones, lift up through the crown of your head. Let the tops of your shoulders gently release. Draw your hands back so they're halfway in between your knees and the tops of your thighs. And then turn your palms open to assist your chest being spacious and free. And take this moment, breathing in and out through your nose, to feel that sense of brightness, aliveness. All things are possible, optimism flowing through you. Fold your hands together in front of your heart, and from this space, what do you want to fill your practice with today? What comes to mind when you think of optimism? Embracing where you're at. If there's resistance, embracing that, use it. And then choosing what's behind that. And if I were to let it go, what would that look like? Release your hands back down to your thighs. Allow your eyes to gently open. Let's come to our hands and knees. And then step your right foot right between your hands. Feel a nice thigh stretch here. And then hand underneath shoulders so that you can be on fingertips or hand flat. Inhale, stretch your right arm up to the sky. Feel the twist in your upper body. And feel how alive even your fingertips are. So much brighter than the day before. Exhale, hands down. Right foot comes back to meet the left. And then left foot forward, right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, lower the arm down. Lift your knees, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And then you're setting yourself up. If you need to change anything, you can always come down onto your knees. And then without moving your feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Now, option, plank, knees on or off the floor, chaturanga. and then plank and chaturanga and plank and ready, chaturanga. Take a breath here and plank, down dog. Step your right foot between your hands. Lift the back thigh bone up. And then inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Now we have to work a little harder to keep the right hip bone down so that you can twist. Widen that left inner thigh to the right, to the left. No. Widen the left inner thigh to the left. Maybe you get a little bit more space. And then exhale, hand down. Step back into downward facing dog. Other side. So however you can get it there, step your left foot through. Even if you have to grab onto the leg, that's great. And then torso, the hips, basically, hips pointing down to the mat. Inhale, twist up. Your right inner thigh can help you get more open by widening to the right. Exhale, bring the hand down, back to plank, chaturanga. This time all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower, downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees. On hands and knees, swing your hips to the left and then look over your left shoulder. Feel that stretch across your right ribs. And then back to center, other side. Inhale back to center. Step your feet back one at a time for plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Notice what changed. If it's getting easier. Now take your feet just a little wider and swing your heels over to the right. Heels right, left foot, left leg is going to bend so you can come onto the left foot. Push down through the left foot. Lift your right waist. And widen your right inner thigh away from the midline. Inhale back to center. Let your body adjust to those openings. Other side. So you swing heels left, right foot now presses down, right knee is bent. Lift the waistline up. And then widen that left inner thigh down towards the floor. Can you see what you can do with that extra space? Can you lengthen your tailbone a little bit more? Inhale, center, down dog. And then come down onto your knees, and then come to sitting. And from sitting, a gentle twist. So setting yourself up in that nice cross-legged position you started with maybe. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the length in your spine as you exhale, twist to the right. So this teaches you, I'm going to just use my abdominals. It's also teaching you, you can see how you can stay lined up with your nose and your hands, especially for the first one. So you're not just cranking your neck, imagining that you're going deeper than you are. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Again, for this first one, keep your nose and your hands in the same plane. And then if you have any neck issues, you're going to stay with that to protect your neck. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right again. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right hand behind you. Press down with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, twisting from left to right. Imagine you're spiraling right through the center of you. The sitting bones are anchored down, but you're spinning upwards. Giving yourself a little more permission to be a little happier. Not using your hands just to crank. We've already practiced using our obliques. We're using that. Taking your time with this. Inhale, center. Hands in front of your heart. Taking a moment to center, and then other side. Inhale, come back to center. Change the cross of your legs. And then reset yourself up. Again, now let's see how it changes. All we did was change the legs. Hands in front of your heart, inhale. And exhale, twist right. Already your hips may be talking to you differently. And even though you don't need props, if you find that this being your other side that you don't usually cross your legs, you might need to prop yourself up on something. So do so. Whatever you have on hand. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist left. Just noticing with that observer eye, when I twist right and twist left, am I twisting the same? Different? What feels different? Not just how far I twist, but how is the rest of the body responding to this twist? Inhale back to center. This time, adding the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hand, right thigh, right hand behind, twist. Again, you can turn your head a little bit past your heart if that felt okay with your neck. Chest open. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Add the arms. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands onto the thighs for a moment. And then exhale, both hands on the floor behind you, press down. So you're either on fingertips or hands, depending on how long your arms are. And lift your chest. Choose how deep of a back bend you go, lifting your heart center. And breathing deep here. Now as you draw down through your sitting bones, lift up through the crown of your head. Get longer with every breath. And then release that. Let's come back to our hands and knees. Stepping your right foot forward again. Back knee is down on the ground. Climb your hands up to your right thigh. Draw your outer right hip down. Pull up on the low belly like you're pulling it away from your thigh, lifting up on your frontal hip bones. And then hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay here. Move your breath with the twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right again. Listening. So we're creating an optimistic experience. So if it felt okay, bow forwards as you're twisting to the right. Okay, twist, 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 twist. Inhale, center. Just going a little deeper every time, giving you the best opportunity for the best results. Exhale, twist right. And see if you can use that widening action of the back leg that we have been focused on. So that left inner thigh moves to the left. Now you've got more space between the sitting bones. Draw your tailbone down, twist to the right, deeper, bow forwards if that's acceptable to you and your body today. And then if you have the flexibility, take your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Stay here. Now you have plenty of options to keep going deeper or stay where you're at. If you would like to go deeper, you could lift your back knee off the ground. That's too intense. Keep the knee down. You can choose to extend your arm so the left hand comes to the floor, right arm up to the sky. Hips still pointing towards the floor. You could choose to wrap your right hand behind your back. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you take your left hand, draw it under the right leg, and hands clasp. Unclasp the hands if they were clasped. Unwind wherever you're at. And step the left leg down. Walk your right leg forward, coming onto the right heel. Spread the toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, bow. Step your right leg back to meet your left, other side. Step the left leg forward. And same thing on this side. So you inhale, hands to the thigh to start. Notice how it's easy to lift that left outer hip, so you draw it down. Lift the front and back rib cage. And then hands in front of your heart. Inhale, exhale, twist left. Again, not being in any hurry to get somewhere. You're already there. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left again. Maybe you're bowing forward, maybe not. And then come back up. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist left. Now bow. Maybe the right elbow will hook on the outside of the left thigh. Maybe not. Knowing if you're waiting to get somewhere, this is a fun one because I can keep telling you, do this, do this, do this. It just keeps going. Where you're at, you're there. Just be there differently, if you like. You can lift your back knee off the ground. Maybe you extend your arms. It really helps if you lift your belly up so you're not dumping into the hips. You want to lift your torso up out of the hips here. Maybe the left hand can come behind the back. Maybe the right arm can come back. Maybe not. Maybe you can clasp your hands. Inhale, unclasp or unwind. Hands in front of your heart once more. Release the hands back down to the floor. Step the left leg back. And then sit down and spread your legs about 90 degrees. Hands in front. Lift the low back muscles up and in, and then tip the pelvis forward, top rim, that is. And come forward to whatever degree is right for you today that felt like a nice, lovely stretch. Look at your feet. So your feet are telling you whether they're straight up and down or whether they're turned. So you want them straight up and down. If the floor was available to you, you can rest your forehead there or not. Inhale, come up. Hands come to the insides of the knees. Take the legs together and Shivasana. Stretch out your legs, lie down. Arms out to the sides, palms face up. Imagine you're receiving all these amazing gifts from your practice. And all you have to do is let go of your breath, let go of all the movements, and just let yourself receive it. You may choose to stay here longer or begin deepening your breath. Wiggle toes, fingers, rolling ankles, wrists. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead, point your toes. Exhale, your arms back down by your sides. Bending your knees. Roll onto your right side. Press yourself up to sitting. Once again, allowing your eyes to close. And check in with you and your sense of optimism and see where it's grown. And remembering that you can do this for yourself at any time. Only you can do this. So I invite you to take this newfound sense of optimism with you throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon. Namaste.